Grand Arising Soul Fam. Today I am coming on and I am sharing from the Tao Oracle by Ma Deva Padma. Today I've been contemplating Gene Key 33, which is the shadow of forgetting, the gift of mindfulness in the city or the divine expression of revelations. And according to the Tao, this is the hexagram for retreat. Couple keywords: a timely departure, letting go, withdrawal, re-evaluation, retirement. Don't hesitate to walk away. So let's see what it says. Geese intuitively know before the seasons change that the time for retreat is imminent. They have a built-in understanding that they must depart once the days get shorter, or they will invite danger. Their migratory movements are a symbol for the time of transition just before the onset of winter. In human life, a considered departure is a sign of intelligence when it's in response to insurmountable odds. Whenever you have a deep intuitive sense that it would be unwise to remain any longer in a situation or in a relationship, pay attention to it. The intuitive self knows when periods of transition are approaching. But in the noise and bustle of everyday life, it's easy to miss the subtle whispers of that inner knowing. This is the moment to become reacquainted with its guidance. The way to discern the right timing for withdrawal is by careful observation and sensitivity to the shifting currents within oneself, in others, and in the environments. To sense in advance when the time for retreat is approaching and to act on it is empowering and is in sync with the Tao. This kind of foreknowledge does not rise out of worry or cogitating over a problem. It is felt in the belly rather than seen, heard, or reasoned. It opens the way to make the necessary preparations for bringing closure to a situation with grace and dignity. The type of withdrawal implied here is very different from a fight or flight reaction that's only interested in defending or protecting itself. In this case, retreat is an act of strength, not of weakness. When it becomes clear that the surrounding atmosphere has become chilly and what once supported growth and expansion is no longer available to you, consider all of your options, but not for too long. Avoid any tendency to intellectualize and watch out for the circular fretfulness of a mind that won't budge until it figures things out. Let go is another form of retreat. Letting go releases the grip of over-identification with something, someone, or some concept that might have been useful or even precious once, but now needs to be put behind you. Attempting to cling to it is contrary to the Tao, and as a result would certainly be troublesome. Letting go makes it possible to energetically move on. The choice of migrating geese to fly south is not really a choice. It's common sense to submit to the changing seasons in pursuit of a more accommodating climate, especially when the alternative would be dangerous. Only humans are so foolish as to ignore the signs, preferring to hold fast even to that which is likely to make them suffer. Retreating into nature is restorative by providing the space for contemplation and realignment with your subtle inner rhythms, and meditation is a form of retreat that can happen without ever going anywhere. Withdrawing from the day's busyness by turning your attention inward makes it easier to dispassionately evaluate outer signs of change, enables you to make right choices, and renews a sense of well-being. Once you know that the time for retreat has arrived, don't hesitate to spread your wings, and with the wind at your back, move toward the new. The changes. Bottom line, flapping around and creating a drama isn't going to change the fact that your timing was off. The only thing you can do is be more aware the next time a new opportunity arises. Better to step off the dance floor as unobtrusively as possible and sit this one out. Line 2. Anchor yourself to that which you truly believe in, and no matter how rough it gets, keep that flame alive within you. The time of hardship will end, and when it does, you'll emerge stronger and more than capable of succeeding in whatever you take on. Line 3. Yes, it's disturbing to be held back when you know it's time to go, but stay focused on the going, not on the frustration. Better to realign your thinking by incorporating the cause for delay than to not proceed at all. Line 4. Wondering, worrying, analyzing, and rationalizing are all ways of avoiding the inevitable fact that soon you will simply have to move on. Leaving well enough alone and getting on with life is a positive and potent act that frees up all the previously stuck energy. If living in accord with the will of heaven is the intention, then clinging to the past is the last thing that you should be interested in. Line 5. Take your cues from the facts, not the fictions. It will save you from an extended emotional flow. The mind is always happy to postpone dealing with reality as long as it can by keeping you mesmerized and occupied elsewhere. Retreating from this kind of thinking can be as simple as withdrawing your attention from it in a friendly but firm way. And top line, line 6, exhilarated and with a positive outlook, you can proceed with a light heart. The time is right, and so are progress will be soon. Take this moment, this pause to retreat.